what's good, man? This is Black Man Thoughts, man. So, we're gonna talk some boxing, man. Just seen the video. The shark in the water, y'all. The shark is in the water. It's like, nah, Errol Spence hit the mitts. You know, hearing the streets is rumbling that he hint that he coming back. This is after almost a week or so after Charlo showed the lion eating the shark, and then I think somebody from camp from what's his name? Goddamn, Spence's camp said nah, we're gonna do you worse than Canelo did you. So now all of a sudden you see him hitting the mitts. Looked in shape. He looked in shape, man. And you know what, man? Errol been looking in shape for a while now. Because I remember Errol posted a picture with him and Frank Martin at one point. So, I don't know. He's looking good. I don't think he's ever came out and said who's his coach, who's his new trainer. You know, him and Derrick James split. I think they actually still maybe going through that whole court process, man. So however that play out, how it play out, man. But and then you know what? Crazy. I seen a few people coming back, man. I seen Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner had a post talking about something, you know, people saying AB done. Nah. AB, you know, he said he was running, showed him running in a sauna suit with some clothes on underneath, trying to cut that weight. You know, he still got a lot of that liquor weight on him. You know, the food lifestyle on him. You know, he looking chunky, but you know, that's life, man. These people don't really walk around every day at 147, you know. But AB, you know, AB been battling some shit for a while, man. So hopefully he can find a way back. But my whole thing is, man, after Tank helped his brother out, man, and I remember him saying Tank is the only one stood and blah blah blah. And then about a month or two later, AB back to being AB, man. But I hope he definitely comes back. I think he's still with Don King. I think last time he fought was with Don King, and that's when he got his tooth knocked out. My old light-skinned boy. Dang, I forgot his name. It's right at the tip of my tongue too. Afro dude, light-skinned dude. But not Afro, but like the wild hair or whatever. Dang, what is his name? Blair Cobbs. Yeah. So he haven't fought since Blair the Flair Cobbs. So I don't know, man. But back to Spence though, man. Spence. It seems like everybody talks about Crawford. He took a while and built his body back. Can we say that for Spence? Is Spence taking a while to build his body back? Because Spence came out and said that the worst thing he did basically was not live a fighter's lifestyle. And he talked about alcoholism as a fighter. You know, well, not alcoholism, but drinking alcohol as a fighter. You know, that party lifestyle. And he's came out multiple times saying that, you know, he didn't live a fighter's lifestyle. And I think he regrets it. I think he went and get somebody where he sell, and that's what greats do. They go or witness somebody who they see has something that they don't have, and they realize it's like knowledge. The more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. And I think that's what he saw in Crawford, the benefit of somebody who lives the fighter lifestyle. Because Terrence is always in shape. Crawford is always in shape. He's always ready to fight. He's always, you know, living that lifestyle. But Spence, well, you know, he was hanging with Yellow Beezy and all that other stuff was going on and partying. And so you have to think, man, like he took this time off over 2 years and it's just showing him in shape, showing him with his family, showing him training a lot more lately. You know, people wanting to get back with Blu-ray, his strength and conditioning coach back in the day, but I don't really think that there's a good, I'm not saying that they beefing or nothing like that, but a vibe there because it's been some years now. And at some point in time, if I haven't employed you for a few amount of years, man, there's something that either I don't like from you or I don't need from you, or, you know, we just agree to go different ways. So obviously, you know, I think that if he don't bring him back this time with his new trainer, that shit may sail. You know, everybody wants that reunion, and Blu-ray had him as strongest ever, man. But maybe it wasn't his strongest ever. Maybe he was just super focused, and maybe he spent this year and a half, 2 years being super focused. So hopefully, no matter what training he takes to, it gives him that edge he's looking for. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I know that he probably would be fighting at 154. Hell, might even 160. Charlo, I think Jamal Charlo had came back and he had fought. And when they took some time off, man, their bodies ain't the same, man. Their bodies don't be looking the same. Was it Jamel or Jamal? I don't know. I know Jamel put on all that weight for Canelo, so he didn't look that good. So I don't know, man. But tell me what you think, though. What you think about, Spence, his training, who's going to be his coach? Who do y'all think this coach is going to be? There was rumors about Breadman, but we're going to see. He never really officially came out and said, certified, that's my trainer, so that's my new coach. So we'll see. Who do you think it is? It definitely may not be Derrick James, but, is the door shut on Derrick James? Because if we go through something and we cool, we just need the legal system to figure it out. Yeah, on one side, you can sit there and say that, hey, that can get a little personal. People want to play about their money, blah, 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 blah. But afterwards, if they say, okay, yeah, they found fault with you, and he turn around and say, you know what, man, okay, you won. No hard feelings, bro. Let's go back and let's make a new deal where it's right for both of us. Could you see that happening? So let me know what you think, man. Let me know, too. Adrian Broner, is this for real? You think he got one more inning? How old is AB? You know what I mean? Put it in the comments, man. Let me know what you think. Black Man's Thoughts.